Hey everybody, welcome to Cooking with CJ. Please bear with me as I get a little settled into this one and get us started. It's a rough night, the night before I film this. Please be patient and stick around and watch what's up. Thanks again for the support. Take care. Well, as you can see, the events of last night are dictating that we're going to switch things up a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and make a hangover cure breakfast. We had a little bit of too much fun last night, and I had to pour a little of the hair, the whatever that did something to somebody, and I'm gonna get a couple of these down. I'm gonna get right, and we're gonna make. Excuse me. We're gonna make some hangover breakfast. We got some biscuits and gravy. We're gonna do some nice greasy runny eggs. Ooh, it's gonna be rough. And get some bacon, sausage. Be good. Come on back. I'll be a little more straight, and we're gonna have some fun with this. Oh yeah. Welcome to Cooking with CJ. Be right back. Hey, we're back. All right. One sec. Sorry guys, we're gonna do a little dessert while we're cooking today. All right. Let's go over ingredients. I need to get some stuff out of the way. All right, pan on down here. We're gonna go through what we're gonna do today. All right. Okay, we're gonna do eggs two ways. We're gonna do some scrambled. I'm gonna show you how to make some scrambled eggs. And we're gonna do some over easy because I like over easy. I like a little runny eggs over my gravy and biscuits. My homemade from scratch Pillsbury canned biscuits are already made. Got bacon already made. Finishing up the bacon on the stove right now. Got some shallots. Got some Jimmy Dean sausage and some milk for the sausage gravy I'm gonna make for the biscuits. Plenty of cracked black. Got some flour here, just all-purpose flour, and I'll show you how to do it from there. I'm cooking the bacon on the side. If you guys don't know how to make bacon by now, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Well, you have to figure that out yourself. All right, guys, we're gonna put all this stuff together. Come on over to the stove, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. We're going to work on getting a little of these, get this gravy made, the sausage gravy made. Got my finely diced up shallots here. Shallots are just funny way to say small onion. So we're going to get these cooked through just a little bit. I don't put a lot of onion in my gravy. I put some olive oil in here too. This is also the same pan I did the bacon in, so there's a little trace of bacon love in there. You know, there's never anything wrong with that. Alright. So we're going ahead and get these. Hold on, I need to get a drink. I'm telling you, that hair of the dog really does help. Alright. Put that there. We're going to get these heated through. Get them a little clear, a little translucent again. And then we'll start on browning up the sausage. Get it ready for the gravy. Come on back. Alright guys, we're back. What we're going to do right now is while we're browning up our sausage for the sausage gravy, we're going to go ahead and make a little scrambled eggs. So normally you can put a little butter in there, make your eggs a little loose. But I'm going to go ahead and use that famous bacon fat. What? It's going to be good times. Get this, make sure this is moving around. What's up with the skills in the pan? Obviously, the orange juice and vodka is kicking in. Feeling a little bit better. Moving and grooving. Alright, I already seasoned this with a little pepper. This has been heating a little bit. Now, I always say there's two ways to cook food. There's fast and there's slow. There's nothing in between. With these eggs, we're going to cook them a little slower. Make them a little more delicate, okay? So, put that over to the side. I know it looks bad with all that grease in there. But really, can you go wrong with bacon grease? Oh yeah, look at that. So we're just gonna keep moving and grooving this. All right, there's a lot of fat in there. Ooh, maybe a little too much. Oh, I don't know. Can you ever really have too much bacon grease? Look at. So all we're doing is just letting this cook through. We're pulling it in from the sides. Right, you see that? And we're just making some nice. These eggs are going to be well done because someone in my household likes well done eggs for some strange reason. Does not like the runny eggs. But look how fast it's cooking through. And I have this on a low heat, but it's going to cook through nice and fast. All right, but they're going to be nice and tender and fluffy and lovely. Look at all the pepper in there. And you know they're going to be flavored well. I'm going to use a little of my Charlie Pug salt. A little bit in there. I'll tell you what, man. That drink is kicking in. Cheers. Feeling better already. All right, guys, we're back. The sausage is nice as cooked through. Got little darker bits in there. Some big bits, some little bits. Now we're going to add our flour. Okay, so we got about a quarter of a cup of flour here that seems to be sticking in the deal for some reason. So we're gonna just put a little in there. You don't have to use all of it. We're gonna probably just put maybe even half of a quarter cup. I don't know. I think that looks pretty good. We just want to absorb all that fat that's left over in there, and then cook this flour through. A little bit more. A little bit more. And I think that's good. So we'll put that there. So it's just a little less than a quarter cup. But you see what it's doing? It's absorbing all that grease in there. We're going to cook it through. No one wants raw flour taste in your gravy. So cook it. Let it absorb all that fat. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's about right. About right. You don't want to see any more white flour bits in there. You want to make sure that it's sticking to all that sausage. Okay, we got some big bits, little bits. It looks good. Maybe just, you know what, we're just gonna go for the whole deal. All right, I see a little bit loose grease in there, and we don't want loose grease. Loose grease is bad for you. I think the studio audience is laughing at my loose grease term. All right, guys, so just let it cook through. Not, you know, don't look for any white bits. This smells outstanding, by the way, guys. All right. So what I did while I was cooking this too is I added a little seasoning salt to it, little secret family seasoning salt. You guys can use your own. You can use your Lowry's. I like a little heat in there. Some people put a little hot sauce in it, but the seasoning salt I have has some nice peppery bits to it, so it makes it a little hot. All right, so we're gonna whisk in 2 cups of whole milk. All right, I got my little giraffe whisk. It's exciting. Just slowly whisk it in. Slowly. You do not want lumps, people. No one wants lumpy gravy. Although, oh, whoa, look, making a big mess. But what do I always say? We're really cooking here. So sometimes when you really cook, you make a mess. All right. Looks good. Looks good. I gotta tell you guys, even if you had little lumps in here, no one would know. No one would know. No one's gonna judge. Look at that. You're just whisking it in. Don't want to know the lumps because there's so much sausage in here. Because I like a good, healthy sausage mix. What? I think that's just 2-to-1 milk and sausage. So we're gonna let this reduce down. Looks like it's nice and coming up nice and thick. You can already see it thickening up right now. While we're thickening, we're gonna add some pepper. Lots of cracked black. Some milk, pepper, sausage, gravy. Look at that. I'm gonna cover the whole damn thing. I ain't afraid to party. Clearly from last night, I am not afraid to party. Whisk that all in. And we're just gonna let this reduce, simmer down, thicken up. And while we're doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and make my nice over easy eggs. Look at that, it's already thickening up. It's looking beautiful. Looking beautiful. Come on back. Okay, now we got the gravy. I just moved it to a smaller burner, just letting it kind of heat through. It's already been reduced. It's already nice and thick and rich. It's lovely. It's gonna be perfect. Now I'm gonna make my over easy eggs. Of course, we're using some good old bacon fat. Look at that. Maybe a little bit more. We're really gonna fry these eggs. Just to the side. Now, one trick I didn't tell you guys. What I like to do is crack all my eggs into a bowl like this, especially when I'm trying to keep the yolks intact. All right. So it's easier to pour in there. You're not cracking over a stove, and you're not making a mess. All right. So we're gonna throw these in. Look at that. Obviously, the pan was a little hot. We were frying these bad boys. So I'll take my handy dandy spatula. We're just kind of bust all these inner membrane parts right here. We don't want this soggy bits in there. Try to make it uniform. Get everything kind of worked around. You see, when you peel apart some of this, it just fills in with the inner membrane of the egg. It's gonna be nice, real nice. All right. So some people get fancy dancy with their flipping technique, but I'm gonna show you a trick so you don't have to flip it. So I'm adding a little seasoning to it, because you gotta season every bit of your food. You wanna have layers of flavors. Little cracked black on each yolk. And this is what I do so I don't have to worry about flipping it. And there's plenty of grease. There's plenty of fat in here to make it easy to flip if I needed to. But I've had way too many of these things explode on me and make a huge mess, and I just don't feel like making a mess today or cleaning up a mess today. So here's my trick. Put a nice lid over it. Turn it down on low, and what's going to do is going to steam it through on the top so you get all that extra, I don't know, runniness cleared up. I don't know if there's a better term for that. We're going to finish these eggs up, and we're going to take this over and get it ready to plate, and I'll tell you how good it is and how much better I feel. All right, thanks. All right, guys, we're back. Feeling good. Dessert was good this week. All right, my gravy's done, my eggs are done. Got a little bacon. You know that bacon's good. All right. Got me a couple biscuits. I'm gonna show you how I build my biscuits and gravy. Look at that. Oh, Nelly. Look at all that. Oh. No, let's just read. I won't do that. I won't do that for you. If you weren't here, I'd do that. I'm gonna throw our nice eggs on top. I try to invert this so you can see it, but yeah, that'll be all right. Whew, get out. Look how good that looks. These eggs are nice and runny, no milky parts though, so I put that lid on top. Got my nice gravy. I'm gonna cut it. If you don't like runny eggs, don't worry about it, but look away. We're gonna cut that. And look at that. Oh, we're gonna blend it up, mix it up. All right, it's not as runny as I'd hoped, but yeah, you know, we're really cooking. Sometimes it don't work out right. We got some soft boiled eggs on there. All right, look at that. Got some egg, all that good spices in it. My homemade Betty Crocker biscuits that weren't exactly homemade, but I made them at my home, so that counts. Oh, got my biscuits and gravy. Took a bite. Oh, This gravy is a winner, boys and girls. So after you make that shrimp dinner I made last week, make this in the morning, because you know she's gonna stick around when they see you cook like this. This is good stuff. No cigar and whiskey today. I think I've had enough whiskey for one weekend, but I am feeling better thanks to my screwdriver. Some good vodka. Anyway, all right, guys. Great time today. I need you to like and subscribe this. Subscribe to my channel. Sorry, we're still a little sketchy, but we're powering through for the team. All right. Come on back next week. Every Sunday I'm dropping these bad boys. I feel like hell, but I feel a lot better with this good stuff ready to nourish me, make me feel better. You know, some nice greasy stuff always makes you feel better after a hangover, especially if you got a little hair of the dog. All right, boys and girls, come on back next week, and thank you for cooking with CJ. Take care now.